Whew.
Shit. A lot of explosion was heard in space, and the same, Mars and space and planes. That's nuts. All my YouTube guys, welcome back.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest is underway. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Look at that. Yo, that's billions of dollars right there, dude. Explosions over Bahrain 6 minutes ago. 7 minutes ago. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. A nice little run there. Gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Firing quickly out of the line. Daniels. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They'll see he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Insane footage shows the moment that already impacted Jerusalem a short while ago. Oh, wow.
Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. It's caught right side by Johnson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's 15 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Let's go now. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Offense in a hurry up here. Back to the well again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
It was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead. But the exact opposite here, Jake. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Headed out right. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our 1st quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker give him the lead.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Israel is getting cooked, bro. Cooked. It's only day 2, man, and all these rockets are getting through, bro.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. Escapes the defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field.
Southeastern Iran.
He is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Oakland in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Another carry for him. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation. Even as we continue the righteous mission for which they gave their lives.
Design quarterback run here.
Pray for the full recovery of the wounded.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Working on 1st down. Calls it at the 7. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
But the The only reason we enjoy
In the red zone now.
life that we do and freedom and security is we
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
unable to
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch.
warriors
So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
willing to lay down their lives to do battle with our enemies.
He's dropping back to throw.
Anybody
On the move, headed right.
Iranian regime armed with long range
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
economy fucking get cooked. Missiles and nuclear weapons would be a dire threat to every American. It's a golden age for Israel, bro. Now a nation that raises terrorists.
Final throw before the break. This is coming in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Slow snap, and they're in to block it.
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
The United States is the strongest
This
military
one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
ever seen.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
That military for good. We want to have it for good purpose. We're undertaking this massive operation not merely
Aubrey
to
now to
ensure
kick this one away.
security for our own time and place, but for our children and their children.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Many years ago. This is the duty and the burden of a free people.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Americans will never have to face a
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Racing down the left side. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I think that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away.
Think about what
Fields
they
this one
do.
at the 3.
These intolerable threats
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
once again urge the
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Oh, excuse me. Damn.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Crap goal 80.
Running it now out of the gun.
Walter!
And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10.
1st and goal.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Stephanie. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcats, check, hurt, go.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for two.
Defenders will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Ooh, baby, they were one kick away from a tie game, but instead, Brock, they played for two in the lead, and this time it does not work out.
I can read you like a book now, partner. You didn't like that decision, did
No,
you?
sir, I did not. What are they doing?
Well, they're just being too over-aggressive. That's what they're doing. Or they had a two-point play that they loved and trusted, but now, instead of being tied, they find themselves still trailing in this game.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Watch the tackle. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
On 1st down, they'll run. Jerks away from one. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Reload.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Oakland. Chargers down by only 1. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
He's back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play good for 17 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third and 4 coming up now. Here he is to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
With the design run. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Check, man. Check, man. 19, Charger. 19, 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go street. Warriors, 70.
To throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds Davis complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with a big gain of 21 yards. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Ready. 19, 18. Hey, Kev. Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 6, 19, 5.
to throw. This is complete. It's Davis. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 27 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. He'll look to throw it. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. He had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
That one is good.
Let's go!
Unexpected. That's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3.
Yeah! Woo! Gotcha, bitch! Gotcha!
And it took everybody out of the first to second field goal. And for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and stay.
Got him, coach.
So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Oakland.
Let's go, baby. Oh, that guy's a little upset. I know it. And I'm not a poet.
Looking at this chart, I'm on just chatting thing. So Osmond Gold is the #1 English-speaking streamer on right now, and just chatting. And
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Ewart up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. They'll work against the blitz. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hits his running back. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
at the 40-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. From left side, caught by Davis. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down, looking for options. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup.
Working now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. Nico Ryan's making the call. They're going for 2 here.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point
They're going to try and throw it here. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Not a touchdown, but this check down.
Israel's role in the war against Iran. Jacob notes their families in Tel Aviv. She takes Israel's security very seriously, but says Netanyahu has been trying to get U.S. presidents from both.
Well, it was a valuable 2 points.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
First down, Commander.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Here we go, here we go. Good fighting, 18. Corey, 17. 60 average, 60 average. Go.
Here's a design run. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And it's too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19. Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
They'll run it from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Ready, set.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Goes to the hurry up here.
18, Pioneer.
Somebody said
Dragon,
they've used
60.
2,000 of their 4,000 to assume
Hurt,
missiles.
hurt.
So if they only had
18, Rattle, 18, Rattle.
missiles and they already used half of them, I feel like they're probably
They'll
already
throw for
gassed
it.
out.
Headed out right.
Because the odds are that he would use like
He can't
Oh, you lucky fuck!
It's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to